Hey y'all, lighting. I got a butt ton of cucumbers and I'm about sick of cucumbers, and I've made a lot of refrigerator pickles, dill pickles, and I'm out of room for those, so I'm gonna try my hand at dill pickle relish. I've watched several other people's videos. I've chopped them all up with my handy dandy chopper thingy, you know what I mean. And now I'm gonna fill this up with water, put a half a cup of salt in here, a couple tablespoons of turmeric, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight till I get off work tomorrow. Yay! Whoop. I ain't never made dill pickle relish before, but I use it all the time. I used to be a sweet relish user. Sweet relish in my tater salad, sweet relish in my deviled eggs, sweet relish in my everything. But now I have turned to dill relish, and I use a lot of it. So I'm going to attempt to make my own, since I have an abundance of cucumbers. I don't know how many pounds I got here, maybe 6, 7. I really did not mean to do that, but that's about what I got. And I diced them up, and with my little chopper, I've got them full of water here, half a cup of salt, and about 2 tablespoons of turmeric, and I'll cover it and put it in the fridge overnight. All right, y'all, so these cucumbers sat not quite 24 hours. I'm trying to rinse the saltiness out of them. Ooh. So I'm going to just rinse them under the strainer. Let me show you. Rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, rinse them. And then I taste and see if the saltiness is down. I'm going to wing it. This might be some salty relish, I don't know. But I just rinse, taste. If it's still too salty, rinse and rinse some more. And then I'll dump them in my pot. Okay, so I've never done the relish, and I've looked at a few other recipes, and I'm just a little confused because I don't have the poundage that they have. I might have more or less. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna do it Pickle Duck style, and kind of base it off of how I do my, use the same ingredients that I do in my dill pickles that I refrigerate, but this is going to be cooked and canned. So I'll take a little bit of advice from each recipe that I've looked at. We'll make it into one. Alright, so garlic. I'm going to put garlic in it. I'm going to put a whole bulb of garlic in there. So I'm going to get that prepared, and then I'm going to put it in. Finally found my handy dandy garlic measure. Which, I don't know how handy dandy this thing is. First I was just using this one, you grate your fingers off. That's what I'll do. Alright, I got about 5 cloves of garlic in there, okay? That's what I ended up with because someone went selling across the kitchen or something. And then I've got a whole package of dill, fresh dill, chopped up and put in there. And now I'm going to just fill it up with vinegar. Pretty much just cover my cucumbers, make sure that they're submerged into vinegar. You want to use the vinegar with the 5% acidity. Okay. Got enough vinegar in here now. Interruptions. Alright, we've chopped up a whole onion. I'm gonna dump that in there. I should have chopped this because I don't like the way that's chopped. But I done dumped it now. The husband did that part for me. Alright, onion in there. Alright. now I'm seeing everybody put some sugar in there. Now, it's not sugar to make it sweet. It's sugar to help, I don't know, keep her being bitter or something. I don't know. I'm going to put like 3 tablespoons. That'll work. Alright. Now, I'm going to put some dill seed in there. Now, I have not ever used dill seed. So, we're going to do a couple of teaspoons of those. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put some mustard seed. Do you know that I could not find mustard seed or dill seed at my local Walmart? It's sold out. I had to order them on Amazon. I did about a tablespoon of those. Alright. Now, I'm going to stir this up. And I'm going to bring it to a boil. Got my jars ready. See, I just get so busy and in my zone that I almost forgot to show y'all what to do. So, I let it come to a boil, and when it came to a boil, I let it cook for 15 minutes. And now I am ladling it into my jars, and you want to get all the air out, so you do your little pokey in there. Fill it to about 1/4 inch from the top. Take your paper towel, dip in some vinegar, wipe around the rim, take your lid, set it on, oh, hold on, I almost forgot. Somebody suggested some crisps, so I'm putting this in there, 1/4 teaspoon on each one. Put that in there. That seal might not be no good since it just done that. You don't want to push down on your seals. Put your top on there. Hold on to some of that jar because it's going to be hot. I just do it finger tight. Alright, just keep going until all your stuff's gone. Now I'm taking these hot jars and put them in this big pot over here, the cannon pot that you can't see. And I already got my water boiling. And I'm going to let them boil for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to cut it off. And take them out and let them sit on the counter overnight. That's what I'm going to do. And then you just take them out. Set them on the counter overnight.
Oh, they popping.
They're already popping. That's that, y'all. Tomorrow, do the finger test. Take the ring off. Make sure the lid stays on when you pick it up.
Oh, they popping.
They're sealed. And that's that.
Oh,
y'all stay groovy.
check out that shirt. He left a 99 to find me. Find her, found me.
Right,
Let's see if we can catch one popping.
Ooh.
Oh, there they. I got it on camera. Ow.